the sourdough starter. So 50% durum wheat, I don't know what it is in English, and so we're gonna put 25 grams of this, and then 25 grams of Manitoba wheat, and then 50 grams of water. Mix it and put it into the starter so I can bake. It needs to feed for a few hours before you can start baking. I took it out from the refrigerator today. So let's go a little bit too much. There we go. And then some water. I'm gonna put some water inside now, and this water is like finger temperature, it's about 30 degrees. So another 50 grams. Go, and now we mix.
How many times you need to feed the starter?
You need to feed the starter every week, and then a few hours, up to half a day before you start baking. And you leave, when it's in the refrigerator, you feed it once a week. And when you want to kick it off, you take it out and you leave it out, and it depends on the temperature of the room. So there we go. And then you mix it a little bit. It's a very healthy starter. And this is gonna really bubble in a few hours, and then I can bake.
Yes, feed me, please.
I'm hungry, give me food. I'm just going to leave it outside here, not in direct sunlight, and the lid is just on top. I don't shut it down. I don't shut it, I just leave it on top, and it's going to be there, and that's 2 hours, and then we can use it. Thank you. $250. Oh, a little bit more, but it doesn't matter. Okay, and then this one.
What's this in Swedish?
This is wheat flour, and this is wheat flour. This is full corn, so it's not fine. This one is fine. So yeah, so these two together is 500 grams. There we go. I'm gonna put rye today, a little bit more than I had last time because it was a little bit too wet. So I'm going to put about 200 here, and then we're going to get 700 total. Okay, there's 700 total. There we go. And now we're going to mix this. Okay, so let's mix this. Okay. So it looks like this, and you can see you got flour there, and you might think, oh, it's too dry, but we're just going to press it down, everything on the sides. And you see that in the bottom there, you might think it's too dry, but it's not. It's going to be fine. So we're just going to put it up so we can get it out proper, and then we're going to use the machine again. And now we're going to use the machine. it over a second time, and you can see now it's not dry here yet. It's a little bit in the bottom there and on the side here, but that's it. So I'm gonna twist it a little bit more because it got a little bit dry here, but it's gonna go into the dough. This, I'm gonna try to show you guys how it is, and it's getting like losing. So you see there's no excess anymore, so adding water when it looks dry, it's not needed. So that's perfect. Okay, that's perfect. Now we're gonna make it rest for a while. Hi Alexa, set timer 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Just covering it. And that's it. Let's wait. Hi guys. Alexa just told me it's time, and it's the first time. So let's stretch it a little bit. So loosen it from the bottom. Smell Guinness here. It's kind of a nice smell. So stretch. A little bit water on your fingers and stretch. Stretch. So rye is different. It doesn't stretch that great. So you get it sometimes a little bit rougher than normal wheat flour. As you can see, it's a little bit harder. Okay. That's it. Let's put it on rest again. Hi Alexa. Hey Alexa, set timer 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
Hi, second flip. It's been another 30 minutes, so let's start. Flipping, second round, still a little bit good. So you can see it's starting to take some stuff here. Okay, it's good, and I'm gonna pull it a couple of more times so we get some gluten cross joints, whatever they say on the internet why we do this, but I know it makes the bread taste better. As this is rye, it's a little bit harder than wheat bread, 100% wheat bread. Okay, that's it. So next time I'm going to put in the salt. Okay. Hi Alexa, set the timer 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
Okay, while it's the last turn, I'm going to prepare the salt. Okay, so that's the salt, sea salt, and it's quite a lot, so I'm gonna put...
This is Celtic salt.
Yeah, Celtic sea salt. So it's quite a lot of those, so I'm gonna put a little bit more than I'm gonna put 18 grams. Yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna put some water in here so it dissolves, so it's easy to mix. Got some water here. I'm just gonna put a little bit water here so it dissolves inside here, and that's gonna be like this, and let it stay here. And when Alexa put on the alarm, I'm gonna put this in the dough. Thanks. Okay guys, I'm gonna prepare this one here because that is done. Hi Alexa, stop. So I'm going to put it for rest in the smaller one right there on. It's easier to see how much it grows. So a little bit of avocado oil in the bottom, like that, and then just so it doesn't stick. It's easy to fall out. Okay, and that's it. And let's take out, put that one here. I'm going to take out this. You see here, it's nice and done. Now we're going to put in the salt. So remember the salt I prepared. Let's just put it in there. Put it out, maybe. That's it. Wet my hands. And then we're just gonna put it inside the dough. And you can feel when you put the salt inside, the dough gets a little bit different in how it's behaving. You learn after a couple of few bits and pieces. So, there you go. You see, it's nice and round. Okay, now it's going to be in here to be rest. So I'm going to put the cover. Hey Alexa, put the timer 2 hours.
You have no active timer, so I'll start one. 2 hours, starting now.
Thank you, Alexia. There we go. It's been 2 hours. Let's look at it. Ooh, it looks nice. So let's put it down. Take out some flour. Putting some flour here so it doesn't stick too much. That's it. And then I'm going to put a little bit of flour on top of this. Go. There we go. Okay. Let's put it together.
It smells great.
It's a little bit wet. Okay, so a little bit too wet. So let's go. Rye bread always is a little bit more wet than wheat bread. It doesn't get as easy to work with as rye bread. It's a little bit heavier, it's a little bit more difficult to work with, and it gets a little bit more sticky. But when it's worth it, when you eat it, it's going to be delicious. Still smell Guinness here. Okay. So I have the basket here. I'm going to put it inside the metal because I'm going to leave it outside the whole night, but I don't want it to be too warm. So sometimes the kitchen is too warm, so the yeasting process takes too long time. Putting flour here so it doesn't stick. Well, at least stick less. So at least a little bit here. Here we go. And we take it. And we put it down there. And here we go. As you can see, it is a little bit sticky still. I'm going to put a little bit of that on top. There we go. And here we go with this. And because I don't want it to get overnight too warm, I'm going to put some ice underneath. Hi guys, so I have this, it's been in the freezer, this ice holder. I'm putting it down here, just putting it on top of the metal here. So, and it's going to be here for the whole night now. So tomorrow morning I'm going to put on the oven, and then we're going to cook it, bake it actually. That's it basically. So catch you tomorrow morning. Bye. Okay guys, we're going to prepare the oven for tomorrow morning. So this is the first time I'm going to use a pizza stone to bake bread on. So I'm going to prepare it. It also came with this, but let's see how it works. It's the first time. So tray for water, I'm going to put it in the bottom, and here's the pizza stone I bought. I'm going to put it here, and now it's ready for being set on tomorrow morning. Bye guys. Good morning guys. Okay, so it's been about 14 hours. So today is morning. It's 7:20 here. I put the oven on 6:30. So it's been over 45 minutes, the oven. So here you can see how it's been, how it's looking. It's quite big, yeah. So they take it out. So I'm going to put it on baking paper, okay? Because I think it's just easy to put in and out. So a little bit of flour in the bottom. Just so it doesn't stick. There we go. I take the basket and bang. Yes. There we go. Take it away. Wow. And here we go. So here it is. And the cut. Just a knife. We're cutting it, we're cutting it, we're cutting it. So the sourdough has been yeasting for 14 hours. So that's pretty good. Okay. And let's take the new stuff. And put it like this. Okay. So let's put it in the oven. So let's put it in the oven. Here we go. That's it. And we need one more thing. I'm going to put warm water here because we don't want it dry. So water. And that's going to last the whole.
Let's make the bread crispy.
Crispy and not dry. So yeah. It was this, and it was just about 7 deciliter warm water.
Yeah.
Thank you. And about temperature, guys. So when I turn it on, I had full effect, and I have heat up and down, and now I'm lowering it to just over 200. Okay. Great. Hi guys, if I had a Dutch oven I would have taken out the lid now, but as you can see it's been risen really good, so I'm gonna leave it for another 18 to 20 minutes, and after that it's done. Hey Alexia, set timer 18 minutes.
Good morning, Leslie. 18 minutes. Starting now.
Hi guys, it's been 18 minutes, a little bit more, but here we are. I'm going to turn everything off and open, watch the steam. Ooh, and it's steam. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Nice. So we have to wait for about at least 20 minutes because it's rye bread, so you have to wait a little bit longer before you cut it. I would say 40 minutes is good. Thank you. Hi guys, it's time to cut the bread. Sounds like a nice crust. Let's try it. Nice. It smells great. Rye and Guinness. Yeah, still warm. Let's try it. Some butter. Oh my god, delicious.
I can hear.
Mmm.